Hi Jordan, thank you for according us a little interview for Domain News. So this morning you had a workshop on a Whois issue. So can you just tell us a little bit more first about you and then about what's the main questions around that and what is your conclusion today?
Great, thanks. I'm Jordan Buchanan with Google. I'm also the chair of the GNSO's Whois task force, and we had a meeting today with the Government Advisory Committee, which mostly focused on a few presentations from various governments to explain how Whois data is used in consumer protection roles. We had a presentation from the Netherlands, one from Japan, and one from the United States. And these were helpful in informing our ongoing Whois work in that we are able to understand not only the perspective of the various constituencies which come regularly to ICANN and which participate in the Whois task force, but we also got some perspective from governments, from people that actually make use of Whois data, and to understand some of these agencies are responsible not only for consumer protection but for privacy as well. And one of the real challenges for us is balancing privacy concerns with the need to have Whois information available for law enforcement and other activities. We had a very good dialogue. We talked, one concept we talked about several times was a notion of tiered access, in which the government might have a different sort of access than the public, and that might help alleviate some of these privacy concerns. That's something that we've looked at in the past, we'll continue to look at. We're still not quite sure how to actually do it, but if we can figure it out in the future, it may help solve some of these solutions. But a very good dialogue, good understanding of both the privacy and the law enforcement side.
Hi, I'm Jon Leibowitz. I'm a member of the Federal Trade Commission. We are an independent agency of the United States government and the lead agency charged with protecting consumers' privacy. Today we participated in a meeting with the GNSO and GAC councils of ICANN, and I think we made great progress. We had come in and we still have a concern about the formulation called the narrow formulation, or formulation 1. We believe it would make it very difficult for law enforcement agencies around the world to protect people's privacy. But what we heard, I think, from many of the supporters of formulation 1 is that they'd like to find a formulation 3, one that would allow legitimate government agencies and law enforcement agencies to be able to get Whois data to go after the spammers and the purveyors of spyware and to protect consumers' privacy. From my perspective, speaking as one commissioner of an independent agency, it was a very heartening meeting, and I think all of us certainly our thinking has evolved on the basis of this meeting, and I like to think everyone has learned something by this constructive dialogue. Thank you.